Okay, good morning guys. Today's learning objective is I can divide decimals by 10, 100 and 1000, but it could also be I can divide numbers which by 10, 100 and 1000 which leave you with a decimal, just to be clear. Okay, let's get started. So we've got a question here, 7 divided by 10. Let's just remind ourselves what that actually means when we do 7 divided by 10. Well, I've got 7 cakes here, so imagine if we said 7 cakes shared amongst 10 people. How many bits of cake would each person get? Well, 10's more than 7, so obviously each person's not going to get 1 cake each, are they? They're going to get less than 1 cake each. So we know that the answer's got to be less than 1. So the trick we're going to use is just like yesterday. We're going to move up our numbers to one side, okay? So before we can do this, we turn 7 into just 7 point something, okay? Imagine it's 7.0. And then because we're dividing by 10, we're going to move this 7 one place to the right. Okay, so we take the number 7, we hop one place to the right, and we get 0.7. Now 0.7 isn't a number we normally use, so we call that 0.7, 0.7. Okay, and that is our answer. So if it's a 10, we hop one place to the right. And again, we'll use estimation as well. So 7 split amongst 10 people each, it's going to give you an answer less than 1, isn't it? Just in case you get confused and end up going the wrong way and getting 70. Right, let's try this one. 16 divided by 10. Well, remember, we like to estimate first, don't we? It just gets us in the right area. So, well, 10 divided by 10 is 1. So that's going to be 1 point something, isn't it? So we'll take 16. We'll turn that into 16 point. We could call it 0. We'll just call it 16 point, okay? Because the 0 doesn't add any meaning to it, does it? We're dividing by 10, so we hop one place to the right, and we get the answer 1.6. Okay? So I'd like you to pause the video here and just have a go at these 3 questions, and I'll reveal the answers. Okay, let's see how you did. So 9 divided by 10. Well, 9 split amongst 10 people is going to give you less than 1 each. 0.9 was the answer. 12 divided by 10, let's use some estimation. Well, 10 divided by 10 is 1, so it's going to be near that. It's going to be 1 point something. The answer was 1.2. And then 324 divided by 10. Well, let's estimate that as well. If it was 300 divided by 10, it would be 30. So is it going to be 30 something? Let's have a look. 32.4. And notice how the numbers are always lined up. 324, 324. Okay. Right, let's move on to dividing by 100. So let's say we've got 14 cakes to share amongst 100 people. Well, just to estimate, each person is going to get a lot less than 1 whole cake, aren't they? If you've got 14 cakes for 100 people, just so we're clear, it's going to be a lot less than 1. So we're going to put 14, and then we're going to write our decimal point. And this time, because we're dividing by 100, it's got 2 zeros, so we're going to hop 2 places to the right. So, ever so carefully, we go 1 place to the right, 2 places to the right. And we get 0.14, which is really 0.14. And there is our answer. 14 divided by 100 equals 0.14. Let's try this one. We've got a large number here, so 254 divided by 100. So let's put our decimal point. Again, we can estimate, well, 200 divided by 100 is 2, so it's going to be probably 2 point something. Let's have a look. So 1 place to the right, 2 places to the right, and we get 2.54. Once again, notice the numbers are always lined up in the same order. 254 here, 254 here. Okay, and have a go at this one yourselves. 8 divided by 100, what do we think? So we'll put 8, put the decimal point after it, and let's just be really careful here. We're going to go 1 place to the right, 2 places to the right. Now there's a gap there, isn't there? So we need to put a 0 in there, and we put a 0 before the decimal point, so we get 0.08. Okay, pause the video here and have a go at these 3 questions, and then I'll reveal the answers. Okay, 572 divided by 100 equals 5.72. 67 divided by 100 equals 0.67. And then 3,420 divided by 100. Let's just do this one together, shall we? Because this one could cause some confusion. So I'll put the decimal point there. So we're moving 2 places to the right. So 1 place, 2 places. And we've got 34.20, but that 0 there doesn't add any meaning to our number, so we can just leave it off. If you put it in, it's not strictly wrong, but it's just not necessary. So it's 34.2. Okay, next we're going to divide by 1,000. Now, as you've probably guessed, we've got 3 zeros, so we're going to move 3 places to the right. So let's write our number, 286. Put the decimal point in. The decimal point stays in the same place, and we hop 3 places to the right. So 1, 2, 3. 0.286, we'll put our 0 in, and there we have it. Now this one's got, I put this one here because there's a 0 in the middle. Remember from yesterday, if there's a 0 stuck between 2 other numbers, we can't just get rid of it, okay? So it still sits there, it still has an important value. It's telling us there are no 10s in that number. So 708 divided by 1,000, so we'll put the decimal point after the 708, and then we go 1 place, 2 places, 3 places to the right. We'll put our 0 in there, and we get 0.708. Okay, our 0 stays, doesn't it? Right, have a go at these 3. Pause the video here, and then I'll reveal the answers. Okay, so 4,367. Let's do some estimating. Well, 4,000 divided by 1,000 is going to be 4, because 4 times 1,000 is 4,000, so it's probably going to be 4 point something. Let's have a look. 4.367. 8,020. Lots of zeros to worry about here, so let's have a look at this one, shall we? Divided by 1,000. 8.02. Okay, there could have been a 0 there from this one here, but it doesn't add any meaning, so we can get rid of it. That one, though, it has to stay because it's stuck between the 8 and the 2, and it has an importance, doesn't it? If we got rid of it, the 2 would be there, it would be a different number. And then 670.9, the decimal point's already there, so we're going to have to hop across it, and we get 0.6709. Okay, so I'm just going to give you some reminders of what we need to do. To divide, we move the digits to the right, that's that way. If it's by 10, we move 1 place to the right. By 100, it's 2 places to the right. If it's 1,000, it's 3 places to the right. Just count the zeros to remind you. And we always estimate to make sure we don't get a crazy answer. Okay, sometimes people move the numbers to the left because they're getting jumbled up with multiplication, and that will be a crazy answer. Okay, the work is on the page. Enjoy. Send me a message if you're stuck with anything. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.